ICAN Comprehensive Personality Development Program by S. Bharat Kumar.
In this module, we would like to discuss about concentration. Concentration is a much required one. In fact, I can very well say need of the hour. Concentration is a global problem, so it is better to discuss about concentration. Get clear with all sort of doubts, for which all what you need is please do concentrate.
Really, sir, our listeners are listening in this program with very high concentration because we are getting a lot of feedback from the listeners too. We are oftenly use the words concentration. What is concentration, sir?
Concentration is a tool. It's a definite winning tool. The concentration is one that takes a person from a normal level to greater heights. It helps to rise an individual from the stage of a normal performer to a professional.
Sir, since this ICAN program is focused to the students' community more, what kind of concentration is suggested for students and how important it's for the students, sir?
Well, if you are talking about concentration for students, then it is simple. Concentrate on your studies. Because if you are a student, try to be a good student. Don't try to put any extra pressure on yourself. So, a concentration of student level is nothing but be studious. It's very simple. And take care of all the academic responsibilities. That is what is needed. Concentrate on your studies. Concentrate on your academic responsibilities. And being studious is what the concentration module that we normally suggest if it is exported to a student.
Okay, sir, how to concentrate?
Quite simple. Take one job at a time. Don't try to oscillate. Don't try to take more job. Take one job and focus on that job alone. If you focus on a particular job, then ultimately you give your 100%. It means that you are performing to your potential. Whereas, if you keep taking jobs after job at the same time, probably your efficiency level will definitely come down because the human system is only a machine. Even though it is a powerful one, it still has got its own physical barrier. So it is better that you take a job at a time. That is simple. Then your concentration is limited to only one job. You can definitely give your 100%.
But some persons can do more than one job at the same time.
Definitely, it depends on the concentration level of you. In fact, we heard so many things like, Dasavadani, Ashtavadani. That is what you are meaning, right?
Yes, you are right.
Fine. But it comes out of after a lot and lot of practice. It has got a hardcore practice behind it. So, if we are talking about only concentration of a student, it is better that let them be studious. Take one syllabus at a time. Prepare that. So, if we want to put it very simple and safe, it is better that you take one job at a time, then you do it. Fine, it is well enough if you try for doing 10 jobs, 8 jobs at a time, of different kind actually. But it comes only after a hardcore practice. Now you tell me, all these people are doing 8 jobs or 10 jobs at a time. Right? The fellow who is doing 10 job or 8 job at a time, what sort of a concentration level he or she must possess? Otherwise, they cannot perform all the 8 jobs or the 10 jobs. So, concentration as far as a student is concerned, it's better to be studious. Once when I say studious, take one job at a time and do it.
Okay, but suppose if the concentration level is decreased, what will happen for the student or for anybody?
Definitely that is going to have a negative impact on their performance. Definitely need to enhance your focus level. This concentration mismanagement happens due to many barriers. So, if there is a lack in concentration, definitely your performance is not 100%. And that ultimately affects your career. Definitely it is going to have an impact, but only on the negative side, not on the positive.
And also, there is a common negative thing in all the persons because suppose if I am asking a student to study, he's not ready to give his whole concentration on study and all the thing. But if I ask him to see the film or anything, but he has more enthusiastic to see the film and like the activities he is wishing to do lot, na, then the concentration level is changing for each and every category, na.
Once when you talk about the 1 rupee coin concentration, the head part is concentration. Definitely the tail part is going to be distraction. You are talking about a film. Definitely distraction is there for each and everyone. Once when you understand what is distraction, you will definitely understand what is concentration. Or if you definitely understand what is concentration, you won't get distracted. It goes in either way. Very dangerous ball game. You must be utterly concentrative enough to play the game itself. It is a reverse approach, I am telling you. There are distractions very much available. That too in the recent past, we have got so many medias coming around, so many information. So obviously the distraction is very heavy. I mean, as a student, a guy or a girl must know to balance between these academic responsibilities and distraction elements. That is where you can very easily walk in the bridge called concentration.
Okay, so what are all the barriers of the concentration?
First, let us understand concentration is also closely associated with your psychology. Once when we say psychology, there are so many elements that comes in. One is you have a physical barrier. What is a physical barrier? Say for example, a person is not well right from the morning for one or other reason, probably lack of sleep, that may not allow you to concentrate. Your food habits, taking very less amount of food, not having a timely food. So these are all definitely won't allow you to concentrate. These things comes under the category called physical barrier. Emotional barrier won't allow you to think first of all. There are so many other reasons. Somebody is not doing well, somebody is sick, whom you love. So the concentration value will definitely come down. But there is another kind of concentration mismanagement, we call it as, that comes under psychological barrier, called sometimes you see a student want to give more than the potential. Say for example, there is a task, you need to concentrate X level, but whereas the same fellow really put a pressure on himself or herself, right, and give more focus, which is actually not required, the amount of concentration to complete a particular job or something, that is a big difficulty. Sometimes you tend to cut loose and put more pressure on yourself, delivering things which is actually not required, or concentrating more which is actually more than the normal level required. The performance is affected. How the performance is affected? You are losing the concentration fully. Instead, what all you need to do is that just concentrate the level that is supposed to be. There is no need to rush up, that you need to put extra effort. But one thing, when it comes to concentration, as I said earlier, even the physical barriers will also play a very major role. That your food habits, your sleeping habit, I mean your biological clock, at what time you go to bed, whether you have sufficient hours of sleep or not, this will also play a very major role. Whereas on the other hand, I'll tell you one good example for focusing more or concentrating more, putting extra effort. Have you ever seen a picture of optical illusion? A friend will come to you, show an optical illusion photograph. Just because your friend is showing, you will be more curious to inform her what exactly the picture is all about. You will look at the picture like anything. Your eyes will be doubled. You will look at it as if like a hunting lion looking at a deer. Definitely you cannot find that out. So you need to put the effort that is actually required. Most of the optical illusions are like that, because we tend to cut loose. We concentrate more towards that. Absolutely we cannot perform well. This is a very simple example for putting extra amount of concentration. That is not required actually.
How we can improve concentration, sir?
As I said earlier, take one job. Now, the listeners must understand what is the difference between job and task. Once when you understand what is a job and task, probably your concentration is definitely, will increase. For example, job is to shift a house, the articles in an house to another house. That is a job. Whereas the task is taking all the glass items in one stretch, shifting the Godrej bureau is one task, shifting the fridge is one task, shifting the grinder is one task. A set of tasks is what a job is all about. So now, to improve your concentration, take one job. Once when you take one job, now analyze which task is first, which one is next. Because a job is of so many tasks. You must know the protocol of the tasking system now. Which task comes first, which task comes next, which one is third, which one is fourth. Like that you have to organize. Once when you know this tasking system, now you have taken only one job, out of which you are concentrating only on the first task. So you need very little amount of concentration only. Once when the first task is completed, then you are moving to the next one. Like that, once when the n number of tasks are completed, the job is over. That is the way to improve your concentration ability. For students, we strongly recommend studious concentration. What is studious concentration? Fine. Most of the time, the student psychology is that you will concentrate only before your examination. You will have a timetable prepared urgently. That will be pasted on your room. You will have all the tickings also. You will leave some column for the ticking. This day I have completed so many assignments. I have completed unit number 1, unit number 2, unit number 3. Now, you are concentrating just before your examination. So, the amount of concentration required is very heavy. Instead, like tasking, you are studying for a whole full year, you have maximum of 6 papers or 8 papers. All the 8 papers will have 5 units. So it's the maximum of 40 units. In fact, it should be 6 papers only, because there is a practical examination is also there that you normally see, feel and do. So if we consider it as 6 theory papers, 6 into 5, 30 is the unit. Each week 1 unit you complete, the amount of concentration required for you is only minimum. Whereas we work in the other way around. We will prepare our charting only just before, a week before the examination. So what is the amount of concentration you require now? Definitely that must be huge. That is why we say a tasking system will always reduce your concentration amount. So when we say studious concentration or concentration for students, please segregate your units, segregate your chapters. Based on that you prepare. Definitely you will succeed as a student.
Okay, sir. How can we avoid the distractions, sir?
First, admit that there are distractions. At least admit, I have been distracted. Unless and otherwise, this openness comes, there is no remedy for it actually. Nothing can be suggested. There is no alternative. In case, if someone has got distracted, let them admit it. Otherwise, a solution cannot be obtained. This is where the major problem happens. We go for so many counseling. Psychologically, he or she won't tell that I have been distracted. I have this problem. They say that if I think, I will concentrate. The question is when you will think. But the people who admitted, yeah, I had this distraction, it is easy for them because they have already crossed 50% of the hurdle. There's only the rest is remaining. So it is easy to counsel them. Very first step is, please admit that I have been distracted. We would like to sum up. Concentration is a winning tool. Unless and otherwise you concentrate, you cannot produce a result. While concentrating, definitely let us admit that there are distractions. Please do admit that distraction is definitely available and you have been distracted. Once when the openness comes, it is easy for us to give a solution. In fact, it is easy for you to find out the solution. The solution may be a substitute or an alternative. But if we need to come to such a position, then openness is the first factor that is required. There is no need to put extra amount of concentration in any job. That is actually will spoil the result. It cannot produce better result. What is required is what the concentration that we must offer. To do so in an effective way, it is better that you take one job at a time and also try to have a tasking system. Each and every job is a combination of different tasks. So try to have a tasking system in place. Concentrate on each task. That is where the concentration required, the amount of concentration required is reduced. So the job is a cakewalk. It is an easy one. Definitely concentration is not far away from you guys. You can concentrate. We wish you to have a fantastic concentration and all the very best till we meet. Thank you.